Bet horse racing on DRF Bets. We'll match your first deposit of $200. Get free expert picks and past performances, plus weekly cash back. All from Daily Racing Form, the most trusted name in horse racing.
Race 6 on opening day, Monday at Santa Anita, is the Grade 2 San Antonio Stakes, and it includes a horse that won more money than anyone in the country last year. I got a real kick out of Steve Anderson's lead paragraph in his advance for the San Antonio. If I miss a word or two, forgive me, but Anderson wrote, "Undefeated Flightline stole the spotlight in 2022, but Country Grammar grabbed the cash." Absolutely true. In fact, Flightline, he did steal the spotlight. He's likely to be named Horse of the Year after winning the Malibu a year ago in 2021. He also won the Pacific Classic. He won the Met Mile. He won the Breeders' Cup. He's going to be the Horse of the Year. But Country Grammar, all he did, he only won one race. You know how much money he earned? More than $10 million. Country Grammar makes his first start since last fall in the San Antonio, and this race is designed as a prep race for a return to the Middle East. Country Grammar is headed to the Saudi Cup, a race in which he finished second last year, and he also won the Dubai World Cup. He started 5 times last year, Country Grammar did. He won 1. He finished second 4 times. He earned more than $10 million. Flightline earned only a little bit more than $4 million. So Country Grammar definitely did grab the cash last year, and we're going to find out if he can grab the cash in the San Antonio. I think this is a prime opportunity to take a shot at a price. Let's take a look at the field of 6 that entered the San Antonio. It's a 1.116 miles on the main track. The first start for Country Grammar since early October when he finished second in the Awesome again. It's the comeback race for graded stakes winner Stiletto Boy. Haywood's Beach is a grade 3 caliber type horse who looked really good in his most recent workout. But another horse I think is worth gambling on if we can get a price somewhere in the range of 5 to 1. And again, I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm referring to number 4, Hudson Ridge, who we'll talk about him in just a minute. Let's first talk about the favorite. Country Grammar is trained by Bob Baffert. I mentioned in an earlier segment that Baffert has the deepest stable of dirt horses in California. Phil D'Amato has the deepest stable of turf horses. In fact, Baffert has the favorites in all 3 graded stakes races on dirt on Monday opening day. And I would expect Country Grammar to be very well backed, even though it's his first start since early October, and this race is a prep for the Middle East. But he is training well, doing well, and should fire first start back under Frankie Dettori. The last time that Frankie Dettori rode Country Grammar, well, we're going to take a look at that race right now. It was in the Dubai World Cup in late March at Maidan, and that's Country Grammar back in 4th position right now. Life is Good, who was supposed to win this race. He couldn't stay the trip. Midnight Bourbon in second. Hot Rod Charlie rallying up the rail, but Dettori and Country Grammar on the outside with a grinding finish, and he was able to reel in Life is Good, hold off Hot Rod Charlie, and score a decisive win in the Dubai World Cup. Country Grammar ran 3 times since then. He didn't win any of those 3 races, but boy, did he run well. He ran second in the San Diego, a race won by Royal Ship. He finished second in the Pacific Classic, a race won in a romp by Flightline. And he also finished second in the Awesome again, a race won by Defunded. We thought we might see Defunded in the San Antonio this week, but Defunded is skipping the San Antonio, and he will be running in late January at Gulfstream Park in the $3 million Pegasus. So it's Country Grammar is the best horse in the San Antonio. If he comes back firing, he can flat win this race. But how many times have we seen Baffert with multiple horses in a race? Baffert does not waste starts. When he puts more than one horse in a race, it's because all his runners are doing well. And here's a horse who's doing well. His name is Hudson Ridge, number 4 Hudson Ridge. And if you look at his form, you go, well, he's a grass horse, and he finished, kind of a nondescript 5th last time out in a 2 other than at Delmore. What's the big deal? Here's the big deal. Hudson Ridge was gelded. He had been off actually from June until December. He was gelded in the interim. And that comeback prep race was nothing more than a gimme prep. If you don't believe me, fire up Formulator and take a look for yourself and ask yourself if Rosario, who rode him last time out, was really serious about winning the race on Hudson Ridge. No, he was not. It was a comeback prep race. They took him back. They let him finish. Hudson Ridge ran a sneaky good fifth, beaten 3 lengths in that 2 other than. His first start as a gelding. Now he's making his second start since being gelded. And the manner in which he trains on the main track is why Baffert is eager to run him on dirt on Monday in the San Antonio. Look, Hudson Ridge does not compare to Country Grammar as far as class, speed, anything. But here's the thing. You can catch a price on a horse when they are trying something new if there are reasons to believe that this something new, in this case dirt, is the right move. You want to second guess Baffert? I wouldn't. Hudson Ridge has 3 successive bullet workouts on dirt. They're on the training track, I get it, but the training track is getting a lot more activity than the main track. I wonder why that would be. Talking about Santa Anita, you know why that is. It's because trainers prefer the training track over the main track at Santa Anita. The main track, it's not to digress, but I'm going to anyway. The main track at Santa Anita, the speed of the racetrack, it changes from day to day to day. It's deep and slow one day. It's fast and firm another day. Trainers are frustrated by the main track at Santa Anita because it's inconsistent. The training track at Santa Anita has gotten very hard, and Hudson Ridge has been training fast. Okay, so now he's going to be training or racing Monday on the main track at Santa Anita. I don't know if he's good enough to beat Country Grammar, but he's going to get pace to run at because Baffert's third horse in the race is the sprinter Hopkins. Hopkins is going to probably make the lead from the inside post, take them as far as he can. Who knows? Maybe he'll steal it. But this looks like a great opportunity for Hudson Ridge to reproduce his morning dirt form in the afternoon, and this time we can bet on it. If he's 5-1 or higher, I like Hudson Ridge to spring an upset over the best horse in the race. That's Country Grammar. Does Country Grammar, can he win this race? Of course he can. He's the best horse. But this is the opportunity to catch a horse at a price, second start back. Hudson Ridge over Country Grammar in race 6 on Monday at Santa Anita.